Hey there. So today I'll be reviewing an international brand fountain pen. The brand is from Germany and the brand is Pelikan, and the pen is this one. It's Pelikan Jazz Elegance. It's an entry level fountain pen from Pelikan. Uh, Let me give you some insight about this company. Pelikan is actually a German company established in 1938 by Karl Horniman. And then the company, for some reason, went bankrupt, and again it was restarted. The company has some history along the way, so yeah, if you Google for Pelikan company and search for its history, you will get to know all the details about this company. I won't go in depth about the company history. So again, the company was reverse taken over in 2005 on 8th of April, and the company logo was invented in 1878, and the original logo of Pelikan company is a pelican mother bird feeding her three chicks on a nest. Now this logo has few different variations along the way and in few different pens, but the main logo is that one mother pelican bird feeding her three chicks on a nest. So now let's come directly to the pen. This is the my first Pelikan fountain pen. It's an entry level fountain pen, and so far I just love this fountain pen. It also has its own flaws, and those flaws are completely subjective. And it's a medium nib fountain pen with matte black lacquer coating on it. Um, so today what I will do, I will show you the parts of this fountain pen. I will do a writing sample with it, and I will discuss with you about my likes and dislikes of this fountain pen. So let's get started. Now the Pelikan Jazz Elegance, for size comparison with Parker Frontier. As you can see, it's a bit longer and slimmer than Parker Frontier. Now let's look at the parts of this fountain pen. As you can see, the top finial is inclined from where the clip starts to come out. The clip is nicely shaped. Almost this portion is that of the beak of a pelican bird. That's why the name, because by the name pelican, is because of that this shape. Only this portion of the clip is that of a pelican bird. Let me zoom out a little bit. Now this clip has this arc shape at the end, and for which it makes us helps us to clip this fountain pen on anything, like on your shirt pocket or pen case. Or if you ever struggle to clip this fountain pen, you have this pivot mechanism at the top of the fountain pen, because look at the springiness of this clip. This is how much springiness of the clip is. And so over here there is a pivot mechanism is also there to make it easy to clip this fountain pen to wherever you want. Now at the cap band over here is written Pelikan with the pelican logo, that is the mother pelican bird feeding her chick on a nest, with a metal cap band. Now this is a pull off cap, and the snapping sound of this pen is just awesome. Just listen to this. I like this snapping sound. Now the cap post at the end of back of the fountain pen, and it makes a pretty balanced fountain pen while posting this fountain pen. Now let's look at the nib, medium size number 5 stainless steel nib. This is the number 5 stainless steel nib by Pelikan. Also over here is a Pelikan logo, and M is engraved at the end bottom of the logo, so you won't be able to see. This is a generic plastic feed, number 5 size feed. This section is a metal section, but this is the another best part of this fountain pen is that this section is slightly tapered in the middle of this in the middle part, as you can see. Because of that, it helps you to keep your fingers in between the sections there, and the fingers won't slide off to the near to the nib while you have sweaty hands or for a longer writing sessions. You won't your fingers won't slide off to the nib. This is also called hourglass shape or milk bottle shape grip section. So this is one of the again one of the best feature in this fountain pen, and I have not faced a problem of my fingers sliding off to the nib portion while writing for longer session. Now the barrel tapers down to the end finial, barrel end finial. As you can see, there is nothing much. Now if you unscrew the barrel, you can see it's a cartridge is in this pen. It's a cartridge converter fountain pen, and it's an international long cartridge. You can also fit two international short cartridges in it. One, you have to keep it obviously while writing, you have to pop one small international cartridge to write with. Another you can keep at the back of this fountain pen for your ease of convenience, because if you run out of the short international cartridge, you can take out the empty one and you can instantly refill the ink with the reserved short international cartridge at the back of your inside of the barrel. And inside of the barrel, you won't be able to see, there is a spring at the end which helps in keeping pressure at the end of the cartridge, so that the cartridge won't rattle, or it will keep pressure at the nipple where the cartridge mouth fits, from where the ink flows to the nib. So spring is also there. Now let's look at some writing sample of this fountain pen. So let me yeah. So this hard start is because the cap was the pen was uncapped for a long time. That's why this hard start is there. Other than that, there won't be any hard start or dryness of the nib. Pelikan. Elegance. Fountain pen. And it's a medium size nib, and the ink is Parker Wing black. As you can see, no skips, no hard starts, nothing. Now let's look at some writing sample. So smooth, just glides on the paper with a hint of feedback on the nib. Now some fast writing sample. As you can see, the nib also keeps up with your fast writing experience. Now let's look at the wetness of this fountain pen. As you can see, it's decently wet, and I like the wetness of this nib. As you can see, it's not that much of a gusher, being a medium nib. Now for some line variation, you may get a little bit of line variation, but I won't suggest you, because it's a stainless steel nib, so I won't suggest you to do some flex writing with it, but it will give you some line variation with it if you press it hard enough. So as you can see, you will get a little bit of line variation. Now for some reverse writing, it's scratchy as hell, so I won't suggest you to write with it for reverse writing. So that's pretty much it for this fountain pen, Pelikan Jazz Elegance. Now let me discuss with you about my likes and dislikes of this fountain pen. Now what do I like and what do I not like about this Pelikan Jazz Elegance fountain pen? The most and important thing that I like about this fountain pen is the nib, medium nib. It's just too smooth to write with it, and I just love to write with this fountain pen with this nib. It just glides on the paper. A bit of feedback is there. Touch of feedback is there on the nib, but it's just too smooth. I think I have almost around 90 to 95 pens in my collection, but this is so far the smoothest. I haven't tried out many of my fountain pens. They are still now intact and haven't been inked yet ever since I bought those fountain pens, and this is by far the smoothest medium nib I have ever used till now. Next, the pricing of this fountain pen is very robust, I would say, and very cheap, I would say. According to the quality of this fountain pen, the pricing, I bought this fountain pen from Amazon.in for rupees 550, and the pricing hovers around rupees 500 to 600 rupees, depending on the online seller or offline seller you're buying from, which will come around 6 to 7 US dollars. For this matte black finish and the pearl white finish. And if you go for this pen, has some few different colors. Sapphire blue is there, silver is there, then glossy black is there, rose gold is there, white and rose gold combination is also there, gold is also there. So if you go for those color variations, then the price will hover around 900 to 1000 rupees, which will come around 10.7 bucks to 12 bucks in US dollar. So at this price range, I will highly recommend this fountain pen, and I just love this fountain pen. What else can I say? That I like overall all the features of this fountain pen that is in this fountain pen. Another main feature I like about this fountain pen is the clip. Look at the springiness of this clip, and it's just too much user friendly to use this fountain pen to clip this fountain pen in your shirt pocket or in your pen case. Another cool feature of this fountain pen is that if you have any thicker material to clip this fountain pen, and though the shape of the clip is just too much okay to clip this fountain pen in whatever material or how much thickness of material or wherever you want to clip this, because of this slight curvature because of this slide, this curve at the end of the clip. Even so, if you have any thicker material that you want to clip this fountain pen, all you have to do is that there is a pivot mechanism at this fountain pen. If you just press at the top of the clip will move and will give you much uh, ease to to clip it on to a thicker material or wherever you wanna clip this fountain pen. So this feature is, I think, all the company should incorporate this pivot mechanism in their fountain pen clips. Next will be the it's a rather slim pen, as you have seen in the previous part of this section. It's a rather slim pen, but it is too much comfortable in your hand, even for longer writing sessions. And because of the weight distribution all throughout this fountain pen is just super to use this fountain pen. I have written a lot of pages with this fountain pen non-stop without any hand cramps or finger cramps. Next is that another thing which I like about this fountain pen is that it comes in a very simple packaging, which is a blister package, and it is very much what can I say, environmental friendly, because I would rather have a good fountain pen in a simple blister package than a bad fountain pen. Bad in the sense it won't write, or the nib will be scratchy, or there will be inflow issues or something like that. With in a fancy big boxes, I would rather have this kind of packages and this fountain pen in this type of good fountain pens in those packages. Next is that the nib, as you have seen, it's a medium nib and it's just so smooth. I have told you before that I just super love this medium nib in this fountain pen. Another thing is that it's a cartridge converter filled fountain pen. Either you can use two small international cartridges to fit in the barrel of this fountain pen. At the end of the barrel there is a spring which will push the converter or cartridge onto your ink nipple inside of this section, so that the cartridge won't come out of the nipple while you're writing with it and make a inky mess. Or an international long cartridge can also be installed in this fountain pen, and it will keep pressure at the end of the cartridge to get for more convenient and more secure positioning of the cartridge. Another thing is that which I like, and is that everybody's nightmare is a middle section, because if someone has sweaty hands, sometimes what happens, sometimes or most of the time, which also happens with to me also, is that my fingers tends to slip away from this section towards the nib. But in this fountain pen, as you can see the in the previous section of this video, previous part of this video, that the section is slightly tapered at the middle portion. It's almost like a milk bottle shape section, so it will prevent your fingers to slide down towards the nib, and is very much comfortable for longer writing sessions also. The nib is very much consistent, no hard starts, no skips in this fountain pen. The cap has a plastic inner cap liner in it, which prevents the nib from drying out issues, and the cap, and because of that plastic inner cap liner, the cap post at the barrel end, and it won't scratch your back of the barrel because of the plastic cap liner. There won't be any scuff marks or scratches while posting your fountain pen cap at the end, barrel end. Another thing is that which I like about this fountain pen is the design of this fountain pen is very unique, I will say, which I like a lot, and because of that, this design, the weight distribution is perfect in this fountain pen. Now, for the dislike about this fountain pen is again that it's only subjective to me, and I would rather say it's a nitpicky dislike about this fountain pen is that I generally like girthier fountain pens to write with them. But had this fountain pen been a little bit girthier also, or the section would have been a little bit girthier, it would have been the best fountain pen in my collection till now. This one is the shape of this fountain pen, however it is now, is just completely fine. But had it been a little bit girthier, like Parker Frontier shape, or what else can I refer to, Parker Frontier or Pilot Metropolitan type thickness of this pen, then it would have been the best fountain pen in my collection so far. Now this priority could be, may change in near future because I haven't used many of my fountain pens yet. So far this is the best fountain pen in my collection, and this was the only dislike about this fountain pen. Nothing else is there that I don't like about this fountain pen. Everything in this, actually it's a German manufacturing fountain pen, German craftsmanship is there, so there is not much to dislike about this fountain pen. So I hope this video was useful, and I will gladly see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.